Hello, welcome to the video. I'm going to be checking out Star Wars Jedi Survivor. It's got the new DLSS 3 update, so I thought I'd kind of revisit the game with that. I'm going to be testing out at 4K, so we've got here 3840 by 2160. Everything's going to be maxed. We've got everything at Epic. Ray tracing's on. I've currently got the upscaling and frame generation off. I'm going to play through a little bit with it off, and then I'll play through a little bit with it on as well, just to see the comparison. So let's check it out. Okay, so it's looking like we've got just over 60 here, which when we first played this game on the 4090, it was fairly similar frame rate wise. It is looking a little bit smoother than what I remember last time playing on this.
Okay, so Grease is on the other side of all this.
Frame time looks a little better.
Mind giving me a closer look?
Because it was a massively stuttery game when it first came out.
What's an old Separatist battleship doing here? Last time I saw
with ray tracing off, it usually stutters a bit less. But you don't really notice a huge FPS game from doing that. Oftentimes it's like 10 FPS or something. 10 to 15 FPS.
So Grease has the parts we need.
I could check it out with it off as well. Seem to be holding above the 60 FPS though. At least at the moment we are. Using a little less VRAM from what I remember as well. We're at about 13.5 here. I recall it being quite a bit more than that. I thought we actually used kind of between 16 and 18, I think, at 4K from what I remember. So that looks better as well. Obviously this has mostly been patched since I last played.
Battle droids.
So it has, I think by default, got a little bit better since I last played it, like already. I've forgotten what all the controls are. How do I dodge?
Barely got me.
Don't look like any Separatist I remember.
I think it's B.
Raiders? What has Grease gotten himself into?
So it does still stutter a little bit in my frame time then. You see it's micro stutter a little. Power consumption as well is quite high from what we've played recently. Almost 400 watts.
Look at that thing. Grease sure picked an interesting place to live.
I call this game being fairly heavy on the CPU too, which I'd say it's pretty high for 4K, 20%. We've obviously been playing a lot of Starfield recently, and that's even more heavy. Looking at closer to 30-35%.
Another day, another droid crushed or maimed. How'd that feel?
I'm gonna just try switching ray tracing off and see how it plays. I think it will take a second. There we go. So yeah, you don't really gain much FPS. It's a little bit, but hopefully, I think that stuttering should be gone completely.
Sinking. Ugh, gotta move. Okay, so they explode. Good to know. That doesn't sound good.
VRAM usage hasn't really gone up, but we've actually got power as well is about the same, isn't it? Around about 400. I'd have thought maybe we'd see that come down a little bit, especially VRAM switching ray tracing off, but doesn't seem to have changed it.
someone there?
Can you not hit this guy off?
You are wounded.
Wouldn't let me hit him off the edge. Still got those micro stutters though, a little bit. Okay, so I'm still at 4K. We've got everything maxed out still on Epic. We've got ray tracing on, but I've now got DLSS on. So we've got DLSS on quality and frame generation on as well, so we can check the FPS out with that. And as you can see here, we've pretty much doubled the FPS, which is absolutely insane. VRAM's gone up already by about 2 gig, it looks like.
Let's go.
Power's come down by about over 50. I got about 50 to 60 watts it's come down, I think. Which is a huge improvement. Frame time looks pretty nice as well. I wonder if we still get those micro stutters. It still peaks a little bit in there, but it spikes up a little bit. But I'm not feeling it in game.
Can't use this lift from here.
So it's still doing it a little bit. I'm not noticing any ghosting or anything like that, which is good. In a couple of games noticed quite bad ghosting with DLSS and frame generation, like Cyberpunk. It's quite bad. It looks decent on this though.
Please let me go.
No noticeable latency either.
You hear that?
No, do it. Call it in. Another one down.
Get the enemy, Blocker.
I don't think so. Make that count. You're finished.
There he goes. That was easy.
Sir, I found something. It's, close. I'll show you why I was promoted.
I've noticed RAM usage has gone up as well. We were under 20 and now we're over 23. Oh, damn.
Tear him apart, droid. No mercy. Affirmative.
Commando droid. Didn't miss these.
And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a look with... if we switch the upscaling off, but we keep frame generation on, see how many frames we get with that combination. So we lose about, what's that, about 20 FPS doing that. So it looks like frame generation here is giving you, what's that, about a 40 to 50 FPS boost. We're about 70-ish, so now we're at 110, 120. Trying to grab that explosive thing.
Assistance required.
There's too many.
Stim, now!
Think that will help.
So then if I then switch it the other way, so we have upscaling on but frame generation off. So we'll put that on quality, switch that off. Getting similar-ish FPS that way as well. So obviously both together will give you the 130, 140. Either one by themselves. I think I'd probably rather have frame generation on and DLSS upscaling off. I'd rather have it that way, I think. Can I run that? Right, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video, drop me a comment, and I'll catch you next time.